Today, Mayor, needless to tell you, it's the one-year anniversary, unfortunately, of the murder of George Floyd. And, this has, of course, led to social justice movements across the country. And a lot of people have called for police reforms in Jersey City and beyond. So what do you think is the next step in that whole movement?
Well, look, I think that we're thankful for the voice of the activists here in Jersey City that have been leading the charge on the CCRB statewide. And the hope is that we get the enabling legislation down in Trenton so we can implement a strong CCRB here in Jersey City. We want accountability and transparency, and the things that people are asking for from the activists we agree with. We think those are reasonable things that will move the city forward. So it's frustrating at times that we don't see the progress in Trenton or the openness to have those changes happen. But, I think that ultimately those changes will be happening, and Jersey City will implement it.
Regarding school funding, so talking about that and collecting the payroll tax and how it is today versus how you would like to see it to be, what do you think are the next steps that need to be made, between the Assembly and the State Senate?
Okay, I think that Trenton needs to understand that, the draconian cuts that they've implemented here in the city are unfair and unreasonable, and following some arbitrary formula that they haven't followed for years upon years, and then suddenly implementing it in such an extreme way is grossly unfair to the residents here. And Jersey City contributes to the state more than any other city in the state of New Jersey, and I don't feel they've treated us fairly in this way. So we're going to continue to advocate for resources, and I think that hopefully they understand the position that we're in.
All right, and have you heard anything from the Assembly Speaker, the Senate President, anyone outside of?
I mean, look, we spoke to the Speaker, and he's terrific, and he's open to exploring changes. He understands the challenges. When we first went to Trenton with this payroll tax, OLS scored it as potentially being able to get $100 million for the municipality. It hasn't achieved that, largely because of the lack of transparency around how many employees an individual business has. And the process to find that out, if you were to do subpoenas and legal process on each individual business, would ultimately take years. So what we need is help from Trenton in order to clean that up, and that would be the easiest way to get tens of millions of dollars extra into the school system.